Okay guys, so Jim and I are gonna build a deck out of random stuff and see who wins. So we can pick whatever class we want. I have no idea what I want to pick. Hunter might be good. Hunter or Priest? Let's go Priest. Just gonna pick custom deck and then use the deck helper to give us choices each time. And these two cards they always suggest, I do not understand why. Okay. So I'm getting lots of healing cards. Oh, we got our Northshire Cleric. Okay, we'll do another Northshire Cleric. They're giving me a lot of early game cards. Radiant Elemental's really nice. Again, giving me these same cards. Let's go with Pyromancer, because we can get some cool AoEs going. Still these early game cards, so I don't really love this. I don't love any of these for this deck. Wow, this is gonna be something. Okay. Alchemy Soul Priest is nice. Like, they're not gonna let me get any spells, I bet. Because they didn't give me any early game spells. Let's do Shifting Shade so we can get some extra cards. And they give it to me again. But I want a 3-drop, so let's get this one. This is getting ridiculous. Just the same 3 cards. Alright. A random potion to your hand, I like that. Again with this. And this seems to come up a lot too. This is not a very good card for most decks. Because a 3-mana 3/3 is baseline, and you would just have to somehow find a Divine Shield to take off of something. Let's get a Mind Control tech just for the tech. Okay, they're giving me this Lyra, but I don't have any spells yet, so hopefully they give me spells. This is good anti-aggro card because it only costs 3 if they have extra minions on the board. This is a high value card. This card shows up a lot too, and I don't understand it. Let's get another Cabal. This is a great card for Priest, because it's got a 2 damage AoE, and it's just a big body. So either Potion of Madness or Shadow Word Death. Potion of Madness is good for taking out small minions. Death is good for taking out big minions. Let's go with Madness. I really want Free from Amber because it can do cool stuff, so we'll do it. Now they give us another one. We want Power Word Shield, I think, because we want cheaper spells for our Lyra. I'll go over that later. Let's get another. This comes up a lot too. I think it's just because it's an epic. Let's get a Death. Let's get a Holy Nova. We're almost done. 7 more cards. Let's get another Death. None of these are really what I want. Alchemy can do some cool stuff because it turns your heals into damage. This card comes up a lot too, and I'll just do it because it puts 5 random legendaries. It's not a very good card though. I think we'll get the Alchemist because we can do this combo with the Soul Priest to do 5 damage as a battle cry instead of heal for 5. I don't like this. I mean, I guess. They're really pushing this Alchemy. I mean, I guess I could pick it so it stops choosing it for me. And this is our last card. This is not going to be great. Give this an apt title. go. I hope he made a standard deck for it. We didn't really talk about that, but... So, random garbage it is. I bet he picked a hunter. I just bet. Because he's been doing really well with it. But we'll see, I guess.
Tyrande versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Okay, so we picked a mage. Not what we expected, but it's fine. So I think we're going to keep the Berserker because it's a 2-drop. And keep our Power Word Shield because it's a nice spell to put on one of your early minions to keep it alive. And since this enrages for 3 attack, having extra health on it is really good. And we got our Lyra. This could be good. We'll see. I think we only got 1 Radiant Elemental.
The light protects me.
And if we ever draw Radiant Elemental, we'll talk about that. I think since I have a couple 2-drops, I'm going to coin out a 2-drop, just so I can contest what he has on the board.
It's time for a little blood.
I'll put out the Berserker just because it could contest the next thing he plays as well. If he plays a 1 health minion, which I doubt he will, it could be pretty cool.
What to do?
And he does play a 1 health minion. So this is going to be a nice little combo. We're going to trade into this, steal his 1/1,
I fight.
and then trade into his other minion. And you know, we might actually give this 2 more health. Just because we can. He might Frostbolt or Frostbolt it this turn and then be able to hit it with his hero power next turn. Primordial Glyph is a nice card. Just discover a spell, reduce its cost by 2. So it's effectively making Primordial Glyph cost 0, because then the spells just cost whatever its normal cost is. We got a secret. He could have gotten... He could have gotten a Vaporize, which kills any minion that attacks the hero. So if that's the case, I don't want to attack. So I will play...
Is someone injured?
Don't forget to tip your Torin.
Play a couple minions, because I'll feel better trading in one of those over my 5/4 next turn. I mean, we might have missed 5 damage that turn, but we'll see if it matters. So I'm going to probably trade in with the 2/3, or hit his face with the 2/3 to test what secret it is. We already know it's not Mirror Entity.
Like to play with fire?
Ooh, maybe we won't hit his face with the 2/3. So I'd rather just trade into that. If he plays a spell, it would deal 1 damage to everything, but he just hero powers. I probably would have hero powered any of my minions instead of that. I think we will... If I heal this, its attack will go down because he won't be enraged anymore. Enrage is only when he has damage on him. So...
These illusions will.
Bottoms up.
Trade.
Right away.
And he did have Vaporize, so that's the whole reason we set up the way we did.
Who you want me killed?
But now we don't draw any cards off of that. I think we're just going to play the 4-drop to get the most the most stats on the board, because all we would have done otherwise is play a 1 or a 1 cost 2/2. Wait. Oh, this must have come from the Malkazar, so this is one of the random legendaries that it put in my deck. This is usually in mage decks, because they'll put this on you on turn 9, and then the next turn just kill you with spells.
Like to play with fire?
Okay. So this is another one of the random legendaries that it put. I don't think we have a lot of death rattles. I mean, we have this one. So this would actually do 4 damage to each of us if I play it after this.
I wonder.
But I don't want to do that because I want to trade into his minion, or kill his minion. So let's... hero power that.
Feel my pain.
Trade into that.
Side effects.
Who you want me kill?
Trust me.
So now he's got a good trade with the 2/1 into the 2/2, but I don't mind because that'll just do 4 damage to each of us. That'd be kind of fun. He could kill my 3/3 if he hero powers and plays or trades in. If he does that, he only has 4 mana to deal with a 5/4 and a 2/2. But we'll see. I'd like to draw some more cheap spells so I can play my Lyra. Start generating extra spells. That's pretty good. But as I said, it does 4 damage to each of us. So now would be a good time to trade into his Rhino. I think what I'll do... well, I could just save the... yeah. So I'm gonna save my 5/2, I think. Might be a bad plan, but... I'm gonna trade in my 3/3. And again, I don't think we have any other death rattles. So this triggers a death rattle effect as a battle cry, basically, when you play a death rattle minion. That's interesting. Does he just have that? I wonder if he got that from the pack that you buy 10 packs and get a random legendary. No, because it's a class legendary. I don't know. Maybe he crafted this. So, ways to kill that are with
What?
Holy Nova.
Wounds will.
So actually we will
Someone injured?
Holy Nova, and this will draw us a card. Not a super helpful card. So we're kind of... I mean, he's only at 7 hit points. I didn't realize that. Next turn we can free from Amber and get a random 8, 9, or 10 drop.
Put this apple on your head.
Actually, it's not random. You discover, so you can get 1 of 3. Oh, wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
That was really fortunate for him, but... so I can just play this 8. Yeah, that's what I have to do. I was going to try to do the Radiant Elemental first, but this costs 2, and then this would cost 7, and I don't have that much mana. Boogie Monster is a joke. Gruul is nice. Ultrasaur is kind of garbage, but 714. Let's get Gruel because he keeps getting bigger. He's automatically an 8/8 at the end of your turn. So he actually only needs 2 damage to be able to kill it. I mean, we're ahead, but
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
if he has big cards to take us out, or take out our minions, and that 1/1 taunt is really annoying right now. But if we have any way to take that out next turn, we just win on the spot. Looks like we don't, but I think we will. Trade in. So he's a 9/9 right now. This will heal him for 4.
Just a pinch of vigor.
So now he has to trade a lot of his stuff in to take that out. Or, no, Fireball's pretty decent. It's a pretty good top deck, but you still gotta... I don't know what his last card is, but if it's a minion, I would play it first. So that must mean it's either a spell or a very expensive minion. Since these decks are random, like, I have no idea. That's probably the right call, taking out the minion, because he's at such low health. I mean, we have no spells, that sucks. I think we're going to play 2 minions just to get more stuff on the board that he has to deal with. So I mean, we can go face and he'll be at 5, or we can kill a minion. It's probably not right, but I don't care. I mean, that just basically forces him to kill our stuff.
Squire, attend me.
Okay, so it was not a super expensive minion, but expensive enough. I mean, if he takes out 2 of our minions, we still haven't won yet. I think we still need 3 damage. No, if he goes for that, yeah, we need 2 damage. Wait, where did this come from? Where did this card come from? Did I have that in my hand already? No, it was from the Shifting Shade. So he has one of those in his deck. See, it brought that card up so many times.
I wonder.
I think we're gonna play...
Engaging TC-130 into dislocator.
We're just flooding the board since we're both top decking. He has to find a way to trade with all of our minions to stay alive. Wow, what a card to top deck. So he did manage to take out everything. He could get lethal from this. Pretty weak way to win, but hey,